And you're still watching Prime Morning. I did tell you earlier that we are going to delve into the TGMA nominations. Of course, it happened on Saturday, and afterwards, there's been a lot that's happened on social media with regards to it. You know, fans will always come hard at you if they feel their person was not nominated or the song was not nominated in the right category. Or, you know, some will also come and say that, oh, we think that this nomination was not fair. This person doesn't deserve to be here. A typical example is what has happened to both Team Eternity and Kim Paluta. Now, talking about these two artists or these two great acts, it looks like last year, for some reason, they were the top of minds for most people, Kim Paluta and Team Eternity. They both had the biggest songs of the year. Yes, somebody will say Kweku Smoke was for the streets, but I ask, for the street, how many of us are singing? We don't even know his songs. I'm sorry, but it's a fact. Yeah, he's for the streets love him. But you know, somebody like Shatawale, when they say Shatawale is for the streets, but I'm able to sing his songs. You understand? There are people that might not be a Shatawale fan, but they know the song and they know the name. Kweku Smoke, they know, some might know the name, some might not know the name. And if you are not a fan of his, you might not even know his song at all. But we take somebody like Kim Paluta. You might know the name. You might not even know the face, but you know the song Asida. You know the song Makoma. Funny enough, Makoma did not make it.
It will be a tough one. I mean, like he's taking steps to actually do it, because you see, if you're an artist and you put in work and it gets to a point where you feel like a certain recognition is supposed to be given a piece of work and it's not given, you, the artist, will be able to decide that even between 3 or 4 of your songs, this one deserves to be there than even this one. We've had this situation before where an artist has submitted 2 songs and the one that he felt would have been picked was not picked, but a different one was picked, and he had to go and contest it and say that, you know what, I think this song of mine should have taken this spot than this song, which is all the same artist owns those songs. You get it? So for me, I think that yes, if he decides to take steps to rectify that, it will be good. But then again, you'll be asking yourself another question: what did the board see? Why didn't they put that song in there? And they have to also come out and give us reasons why, because the reason why we open this, you know, period for us to address some of these issues is for us to get to understand the nitty-gritties of what went into the picking of a certain song over another. And I'm not sure he didn't submit that song. He did. And
he did,
the only reason why he wanted to fight back. And so if he did, what did the board decide on? Why did they decide on that instead of Makoma?
Yeah.
You understand? So, yes.
I think we should take a look at his letter that he wrote to the board of TGMA. If we have the letter, we can take a look at the letter and let everybody know that he did say that he wrote a letter to the TGMAs. He has sent them an email, but he wants the world to also know that he's written to them. So it says, petition on Makoma snub. We humbly write to your honorable board to demand some explanations in connection with the snub of Makoma by King Paluta, a song we duly submitted for consideration, which we believe remains Ghana's most popular song, released the year under review, generating the most excitement amongst music lovers till date. I don't know if everybody will agree with that last statement, though, as though it is the most popular song, because somebody will also say that there's another song that was the most, is arguable. So he says that we filed for most popular song, record of the year, hip-hop song of the year, and songwriter of the year by Kim Paluta. That this concern has become necessary after the team realized none of the categories we submitted the said material for was considered after the official nominees announcement. We believe in the competence of the TGMA board and trust that a convincing reason be issued to our team, music enthusiasts, and general public on this unpopular decision of the board. We are confident that Makoma breaches no moral or ethical requirements of the board, and we will be ready to engage for possible consideration of the song in the categories submitted for earlier. Sincerely, management of Kim Paluta. KMJ.
It's a decision in the right direction. I mean, like they said, it's not something they usually do. But it's become important that this time around they actually write them. If I were in his shoes, I would have felt the same way because we all know the magnitude of that song and what it did in terms of circulation, in terms of reception, in terms of gigs that he played, all right? And so for me, I think that, yes, if they feel, they were able to actually file and they feel that, you know, it was not really looked at, they have to look at it. I wouldn't be surprised if the board decides that they want to recall it back and put it in any of the categories or what it was nominated for. I wouldn't be surprised. It's been done before. Last year, they did the same thing. Certain songs were not there.
Yeah.
After the submission...
I think it was, what's his name? Amarado?
Yeah,
Amarado,
they found themselves in there. So it's not the first time we're going to be seeing an artist contest a certain category, an amendment made, and he representing in that category. So I'll be glad to see it over there because it has the potential of giving him a certain edge.
Yeah.
Makuma is a huge song, no doubt about it.
What about Asida? Asida is also huge.
Asida was also huge.
Asida is not as huge as it is.
But the artist is actually fighting for Makuma.
But he got a nomination for Asida too. So.
Exactly, but he's still fighting for Makuma. If Asida was huge than Makuma, he wouldn't be actually fighting for it.
Do you think that he feels that Asida currently might not stand the chance because it might not be on top of the minds of the people like Makuma?
No, if you play Asida today, it still gives you that nostalgic feeling as we had actually experienced way back, right? That song had a potential of making him the numbers it did, or the reception it got, and nothing will change that. Even it's just like Sarkodie and Castro's song. If you play it a million times, it will still resonate with the people because of the direction it took in terms of lyrical content. So it wouldn't take anything away from it. But the mere fact that he's fighting for Makuma to tell you something about how maybe that song means a lot to him.
All right.
You understand?
Okay.
So, yes, it's a good fight. If it works for him, why not?
Okay.
If I see Makuma and Asida, I may be tempted to even vote for Makuma.
Okay, all right. Okay, again, there's a point there. So on that note, we are hoping that the board of TGMA they know better, we don't, and so they will say that it qualifies. If it doesn't qualify, they'll also come out with a statement to let us know why it does not qualify. All right, so now let's take a look at Team Eternity Ghana, where Team Eternity Ghana also has been nominated, and it's what has brought up a conversation around Team Eternity Ghana is because they're a group. Now, they being a group, fortunately, also released one of the biggest songs in Ghana, not even just Ghana, but the world. You know, they brought out Diffie Diffie, and almost everybody sings Diffie Diffie. Almost everybody plays Diffie Diffie. I remember my pastor telling me that he went to New York, and on the streets of New York, they were playing Diffie Diffie. He was surprised. He said, what? They are playing Diffie Diffie here. So that's how huge that song is. Now, they got nominated, and some people feel that because they are a group, they do not belong into the category of artists. Trying to back it with the meaning of artist on Google. It became a conversation because people felt that, okay, when R2Bs won Artist of the Year, they are R2Bs, they're a group. We've seen Achiame win. We've seen Prior win. So why is it a problem if Team Eternity has been nominated there? Okay, so now this particular song is one of the biggest songs in Ghana. Whether we like it or not, just in Ghana. Like I told you, even on the streets of New York has been played, in the street of London has been played, one of the biggest songs. Now, they're a group, and they are in Gospel Artist of the Year category, and they are in Artist of the Year category. Now, what do you think about it? Because some people feel that since they're a group and there's a Group of the Year category, they don't have to be in Gospel Artist of the Year or the Group or the Artist of the Year category.
It's only a delusional person that would think that this is an argument in the first place. And I think that we've gone past, you know, some of these nonsense, if you want. And I'm not even going to be looking at it from a gospel point of view. If an artist works hard and put a lot of work into what they have done, whether a group or an individual, and a certain award scheme says that I've got a criteria that indicates that that person, under the real review, deserves to be nominated for that category. How delusional can you be? to contend such a decision. And let's be honest with ourselves. You see, I don't even want us to skew this towards the human beings in crabs in buckets conversation that, oh, we are doing pulling down and all of those things. I don't even want us to skew this conversation towards that angle. It doesn't make sense. There is no sense in this. It's either, first of all, the person does not even understand the criteria in nominating or putting somebody in that category, first of all, because you are not sensible than all the board members and the academy. You're not sensible than any of them. You are not. So if the board, which is made up of individuals that have played a certain role for a long period, for 26 years, have decided that criteria makes it possible for a group to be nominated as an Artist of the Year and you want to contend it, all in the name of what? I think it doesn't make sense. And it's a non-starter. We don't even have to get to this point in the first place. They deserve to be there. They worked hard under the year of review. And even that person that is contending this, I'm sure will be sitting in their home and they'll be playing this song every single day. It doesn't make sense for anybody to even come out with this. So
for Team Eternity, I mean, I think that one thing that I noticed, and I haven't noticed it in the gospel space for a very long time, is their command anytime they step into an auditorium. They were at IS, and trust me, I was amazed at when their name was mentioned, it was like, whoa, they mounted the stage. The applause couldn't stop. That's how people were chanting for them. And I'm like, where did they get this magic from? You know? And when they started the song, the auditorium was turned upside down. They went to Kumasi for Emoji's program. Apparently, immediately they got out of the bus, people started chanting for them, like, they want Team Eternity, Team Eternity. That's the kind of command that they've gotten or they've gained in recent times. And so this is a force to reckon with.
And let me even state, it's not even about the group. A lot of people don't know the individuals that forms the group. It's about good music.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that a lot of people are losing sight of. People think that, oh, they came, they erupted, and out of no... I personally, I don't know most of the individuals in the group. I can't pinpoint them and say, I know this. But I sit back and I listen to a song that is made by a group or individuals who believe so much in the song more than any other person. And that's one thing a lot of people lose sight of. If you don't believe in what you're putting out there, do not think anybody will believe in it.
Yeah.
Look at the kind of energy and belief they have in that song. Trust me, it is what is doing the magic for them. It's not even the personalities behind the song. It is about the kind of belief and energy that they attach to the song. It makes it so easier for anybody to believe that, you know what, this song can do the magic that it is done for these people. So whenever people sing it, they attach that belief and that faith and that
the love, and the energy, right?
It's not even about the group.
Again, when they were at the stadium for Joe Metal's concert, I mean, when they started the song, people ran from the
It's not about the group.
To the stage just to dance.
It is not them. It is not the group or the individual. No, it's about what they've been able to make that song what it is. And it will continue to give them that leverage over many other songs.
You think they should win the Popular Song of the Year?
I won't even fight it if they do. Who didn't sing Munjamio?
Artist of the Year?
If they win, I'll be happy.
You'll be happy.
No doubt.
And voting is actually free.
Anybody that is in there deserves to win.
Yeah.
So why not?
Songwriter of the Year?
Beautiful song.
9 nominations.
Beautiful song. That song was well written. It's a beautiful song. And you know what we know about writing? You know, there are a lot of people that have done songs, the melodies have done the magic for them, but when you listen to the lyrics, you know that it has a defect. We've seen this before.
Yeah. So, it's even the rap for me, though. That rap was something else.
It was an incredible piece. And I think congratulations to them. They believed so much in it. They held on to it. And it's done all the magic for them, and congratulations to them.
And let's not talk about even Nana's voice on that song.
An amazing singer.
I think she's been nominated
she's only the person that I can pinpoint and say, I know that is part of the...
Right. All right, so this is all time will starts for this segment. But maybe Friday we'll delve deeper. And I think Friday, what we should do is to take the event and the kind of traction these persons or individuals in the Artist of the Year category have been able to do and probably play it for you all to see how they are able to, command and be Artist of the Year, and you can cast your vote for your favorite. My name is Roslyn Fairley. I've been doing this with...
I'm KMJ. It's been good hanging out with you. We're back again tomorrow. Make sure you spend some time with us at 6 p.m. Please do good and communicate.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. I beg your pardon.
Bye.
6 a.m.